Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here, not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the second-ranked team, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And this one will be fair caught. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking right, this one caught. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Gators looking to keep this drive rolling. Looking to throw it on first down. And he finds the running back in the flat. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Getting set. Here's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it again. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made down inside the 20. Touchdown, Gators. Got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They're going to run it here. Powers through the tackle. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hoare. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
And in first down, right back to the running game. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback. But he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he's brought down there. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Try and muscle for the first down. After second effort, he's brought down, but it's past the marker.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's Stewart. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
And here's the handoff. Fighting him off. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down play coming up. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Bringing pressure. They get him down, but that's a good run. Enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, to keep this drive.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Florida offense retakes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll look to throw it here on second down. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's looking deep here. Oh, and he's got it inside the 15. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Breaking tackles. They bring him down, but a solid gain there in 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
No shot to bring him down. Tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Handoff in a single back formation. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. We'll hand it off. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, that last carry puts him now at 100 yards for the game. When he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop in front of him, then use that burst to pick up some good gains today.
The Wolverines are in the red zone. He'll hand it off. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Wolverines will line up here on 1st down and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Wolverines.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down, we're going to throw it. What a diving catch way downfield. Big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? He's past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Michigan. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's got some open field ahead. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
He's got the first down and more. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
It's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Wolverines. This offense cannot be stopped.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
The kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Florida offense retakes the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, a nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitching catch.
So we reach the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Boy, this defense looks like they are confused, and they should be. This wide receiver is putting on a clinic here in the first half. He sees blood in the water right now, and he's got over 100 yards in the first half already.
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gators.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Offense is back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Takes the handoff. It's Stewart. Fighting off the defender. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but just no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
And the Wolverines looking to cash in this red zone trip. In the red area, it's Stewart. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
The Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Touchdown, Michigan. Still no answer for this offense.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown. in this game alone, this guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it go quickly. He's got his man in the open field. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. It's like one more play here before halftime. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Touchdown, Florida. This quarterback on fire today. Wow, what a play. What a rocket for an arm he has.
It's unbelievable to watch a guy put the ball that far into the air. You're thinking, it's got no chance to be answered, and boom, a touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. Extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick this deep to begin the second half. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Powerful running into the secondary. He'll bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be a first down. And the runner takes off to his right. Just trucks through the defender. Well, head out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and first down. I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Looking for the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Short return, tackled at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Gators offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Gators. Strong game by this quarterback. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. It'll bring up second down.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Gives it to the back. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? He shreds the tackle. Solid run. Tackle to the 45-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Just runs through a man. A mismatch. They pick up the first down. Tackle at the 25.
I love this unconventional call by the offense coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
And then first down, they go right back to him. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. The back's got it on the pitch. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
Well, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
The Wolverines hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
2nd and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. Touchdown, Wolverines. And they go in front here in the 2nd half. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And this pass is caught. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
You talk about a memorable game for a wide receiver. This guy continues to show why he's one of the best in the country. Already 3 touchdowns on the day, and now just tacking on more yardage and a first down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Hawkins. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Snags the quick throw. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Finding some room at the 25. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Gators line up on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out into the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out.
Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it? They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is preaching to all his guys and reminding them, about ball security at this point in the game.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Tries to get it to the running back. Grab near the sticks. It's Stewart. Go get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow.
Well, I'd love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive. Go for it here on third down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion and a first down, and they keep that clock moving.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Handoff heading left. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving, but there's still a lot of work here on third down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands, let him work his magic.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense, but ball right at midfield. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Stewart. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he's got it. Can you believe it? What a kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Florida. No chance to catch him.
What a touchdown by this offense. They're down 1 now, an extra point away from tying this game up with under 2 minutes to go.
Knocks through the extra point. We are dead even here in the final quarter. Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. This one will be fair caught. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback looking to scramble. Breaking ankles with the spin move. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
They'll give it to the back. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. this defense get a stop and end regulation with the score tie. Looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Catch made down inside the 25.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Leonard takes the toss, runs to his left.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining. First and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. Now they're running on the toss. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. So that offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense, they're happy to take the result of that play. Coming up, second down and goal. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, it all really comes down to this right now, Chris. You know, you're already in field goal range. You have a chance to maybe work a little bit closer. But let's face it, this defense, they're shooting those gaps. They're trying to come up with loss of yardage, maybe trying to rip the ball out. Offense has to be incredibly smart with their play call and make sure you align that kicker where he's very comfortable to potentially hitting this game-winning field goal.
And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. It's good! What a way to win a conference championship. It's always a special year, but after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. You're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.